पूरा ठीक है. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Am I audible?
Good evening,
Yes,
sir. You are audible.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Cephali. Cephali, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. You are audible, sir. This is Subrat Kumar.
Oh. What should be the objective of research, scope of research, and research in different fields of MBA like human resource development, marketing, and finance like that. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Rupasri. Hello. Yes.
Sir.
And the last part was the research methodology. So what is research methodology? Also, we have discussed that first task is we need to identify the problem, right? After identification of the problem, that is our objective also. Based on that objective, we have to analyze the data. Analysis gives us some result. Then, based on the result, we will interpret the result and take a decision. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
B. Mishra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, today we will discuss that what is sampling design and research design, and before that we have to know about what do you mean by hypothesis. Ready? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now, can anyone tell me what do you mean by hypothesis? What is hypothesis? What is the meaning of hypothesis? Hello? Do you know what is hypothesis? Yes, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. What is hypothesis?
An idea that is suggested as the possible explanation for something but has not yet been found to be true or correct. Right?
Hypothesis is a statement only, right? Suppose you want to do a research or you want to know that whether there is a impact of social media in business, any business, like restaurant business or marketing, or you can say anywhere, whether there is a impact of social media in particularly in a particular business. This is what you want to know. Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Assumption is
Yes.
correct.
Hello. Yes, assumption is also correct. Yes, hypothesis means it's an assumption. You can say it's a statement. You can say. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, hypothesis is divided into two parts or two types. You can say that one is null hypothesis. Another one is alternate hypothesis. Ready? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. As null hypothesis, what do you mean by null? Null means what?
Large, long term.
Null, N-U-L-L, null.
Regulation.
Zero, sir. Zero.
So,
Zero, sir.
There is no change or no relation or no nothing else. Not saying that there is no relation between in the state. Null is saying that the statement is always correct. There is no such difference. That means if I want to do the research on impact of social media in business, null will say that no, there is no impact of social media in research business. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
On that
Yes.
particular point, a researcher will claim that no, I am opposing the null hypothesis, and my alternate hypothesis is yes, there is some impact. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Whether there is a negative impact or positive impact, research will say, but alternate will tell or alternate will oppose the null statement. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
So
Yes.
before doing the research, a researcher will define the two hypotheses first. One is null hypothesis, another is alternate hypothesis. Null hypothesis is the existing statement. Alternate hypothesis is just opposing the existing statement, and he will start research. Are you getting?
yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, yes. So you can see my PPT. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
what is
sir.
written
Visible,
here?
yes.
A hypothesis is a statement for a particular set of observation, and what it helps actually is an essential part, and this is a relation between two variables. So generally in research there are two types of variable we want to we will observe. One is dependent variable, another is independent variable. Are you getting? So
Yes.
my research statement is, suppose I want to do a research that there is some impact of social media in our business. In this case, who is dependent, who is independent variable? Who can say?
The question, please.
Question.
We are dependent.
My research statement or
Dependent.
hypothesis is I want to know that I want to do a research that there is an impact of social media in business growth or decay. I don't know, but I have a observation that there must be some impact of social media. So here, who is dependent, who is independent?
Dependable, sir.
I am independent, and
Yes,
social
yes.
media. I am independent, and social media is dependent on me.
Here, two variables are impact of social media is one variable, and growth of business or decay of business is another variable. So, who is depending upon whom?
Sir, we are
Business
depending to
Uh,
social media.
No, no,
on the
no.
social media.
Forget about we.
Sir, yes. Business is dependent on social media.
Growth and decay of business is depending upon the social media, impact of social media. So obviously the growth of business is what? Dependent.
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 Impact of social media is independent, right?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Similarly, suppose a medicine company will introduce a drug. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
For any particular disease, right? And the medicine company has given you the task that see whether there is a impact of this particular medicine on that particular disease. So here, who is independent, who is independent?
Medicine
Right.
Medicine is what?
dependent.
Medicine is
Dependent.
dependent.
No, no, no.
Medicine is dependent or disease is dependent?
Sorry. Disease is dependent on medicine.
Medicine, acha. Now, again, I want to do a research on this where in suppose MBA department of distance MBA, that I will specific a time period for their study, and I want to know the result of in their exam. Who is dependent, who is independent?
So
Are you getting?
DDC depend upon the result.
No DDC. In particularly, I want to do a research on student of distance MBA that I will specify them a time period. That means time period means a timetable I will given to them, and I will check the result. Are you getting that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Follow this timetable, and accordingly I will check the result whether it is whether there is a relationship between these two variables. So here, who is independent, who is dependent?
Sir,
Result is
research will do. DDC is dependent on student.
dependent.
Forget about
Result will dependent.
a result is dependent upon that time period. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This area is a DDC student, but my statement is what I want to know, that whether there is an impact of this time period or timetable on the result. Are you getting?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, suppose I will give you a exercise. I mean exercise. Are you getting my point? Exercise and weight lost. Are you getting?
Yes.
That particular time period I will given, or particular schedule I will given, that to do exercise accordingly, and we will check whether there is a weight loss or not, or whether the health condition is good after exercise or not. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
In this case also, the weight loss is dependent upon where the
Exercise.
exercise.
Timetable,
Time
sir.
period.
Timetable.
So in this social science research and business research, these two variables are most important: dependent variable and independent variable. Maybe independent variable more than once, more than one. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So in this hypothesis, we can define two variables also: independent and dependent. Hypotheses are two types: null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. Null hypothesis is already existing statement, and he always told there is no difference, there is always similarity. Are you getting? An alternate hypothesis oppose the null hypothesis. That is what the researcher will decide, that yes, I am opposing the existing statement, and I will do the research. समझ में आ रहा है? अरे yes or no?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see the PPT. Null hypothesis क्या बोलता है? Null is a statement that there is no significant difference, effect, or relationship between the variables. For example, null, the notation of null is HO or H0. You can say the average test score by group A and group B are equal. That means null always says that there is no difference. There is no difference means there is equality. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Similarly, you can see the treatment effect. There, the new drug has no effect on blood pressure. Knowledge always say that is no, always similar. There is no difference, no effect, no relationship. But alternate क्या बोलता है? Alternate just oppose. Alternate hypothesis क्या बोलता है? Often denoted, the notation of alternate hypothesis is H1, or you can say HA. This statement contradicts or oppose the null hypothesis. समझ में आ रहा है? That is what we have already discussed. Yes? अरे yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Null hypothesis बोल रहा था there is no significant correlation between hour of study and exam performance. But alternate क्या बोलेगा? Yes, there is a difference. Either it may be positive or it may be negative, but there is a difference. If the researcher oppose the existing statement, then there is a question about research. Otherwise, if you agree with the null hypothesis, then there is no notion of research. Are you yes or no? Are
Yes,
yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
अगर हम एग्जिस्टिंग स्टेटमेंट को एग्री करते हैं, देन रिसर्च का कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, हाँ कि नहीं? If someone will told you that yes, the leadership of Navin Patnaik is good, then yes, we are because null is saying existing statement. But if someone will tell now there is some lacuna or there is some problem in the leadership of Navin Patnaik, then we will go for the research. What is that problem? Then we will define the variable in which area we want to do research. Accordingly, we will prepare the questionnaire, then collect the data from different voters. Yes or no? Are yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
हेलो,
Yes,
समझ
sir.
में आ रहा है कि नहीं?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, sir.
आयुष्मान पुजारी, are you getting?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Getting the point.
Am I audible? Yes or no?
Sir, you can carry on, sir.
Hello.
Sir, you are
Yes.
audible.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Sir, please continue, sir.
But there is no reply from your side. I'm not
Yes, sir.
clear.
Yes, sir. Audible,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Audible, sir.
Audible.
Yes. Any question? Hello.
No, sir. No question.
No, sir. No, sir.
Hmm. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Back. Am I audible? Devasis, Rajguru?
Yes, sir, you
Yes,
are
sir,
Yes,
you
audible.
sir.
are.
Audible.
ठीक है हाँ ठीक है audible Rajiv?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Sir, audible, sir. Clearly.
Are you getting this hypothesis part? This is most important part in research. After identifying the problem, there is an existing and the alternate hypothesis is opposing the null hypothesis, and then he will start the research. Yes or no? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Then we will go for the data collection. Now, last class I have told you, generally we will do our research on a population. Yes or no? Or yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Population means a larger audience, or you can say that a big group of individuals. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is very difficult for us to collect the data from a population, or will to consider the whole population. That's why what we are doing, we are collecting a sample, right? But
Yes, sir.
collecting
Sir, your voice is breaking,
sampling
sir.
design question make design, right? So there are two types of sampling design. One is probability sampling design, another one is non-probability sampling design. Are you getting? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, who can say me what do you mean by probability? Forget about mathematical.
Chance of getting the result or not.
Sir, chances of occurring is called probability.
Right. Chances of occurring. So, probability sampling means what? Whatever sampling design we will design for our data collection, that this suggests that in that particular sample there is equal chance of the individual or respondent, you can say everybody has a equal chance to consider. Are you getting my point? Are yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
That means suppose I am teaching you, how many students are there I don't know, suppose 30 students are there, and I want to ask a question. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So,
sir.
so this means every 30 students has a chance to get that question. Yes or no? Yes
Yes,
or
Yes,
no?
sir.
sir.
Yes.
सबका
Yes, sir.
probability chances सेम है, लेकिन मैं किसी एक को पूछ सकता हूं, but before asking the question, what you think that sir can ask everyone, anyone means every student has the chance to get that question. Yes or no?
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So sampling design क्यों करते हैं? Collecting the data. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in that probability sampling, it is clear that whatever respondent present in that sample, that every chance there is a equal chance to collect the data from that particular sample. जो सब रेस्पोंडेंट का चांस है मुझे डाटा लाने के लिए, समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
Are you getting my point? Suppose in
Yes.
that sample, suppose 1,000 respondents are there, then all 1,000 respondents have a equal chance. समझ में आ रहा है? सबको जा सकता है मेरा क्वेश्चनेयर, लेकिन I will collect few out of them. Like suppose I want to ask a question, this is not necessary that सबको मतलब सबका चांस है, but I can ask सुब्रत कुमार, I can ask आयुष्मान, और I don't know, नाम एक ही दिख रहा है सुब्रत कुमार, so सबका chances है that nobody will feel that I am excluded. Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Getting, sir.
Getting,
Yes, sir.
right? So what are the two types of sampling design? One is non-probability, another is probability. Probability में क्या है? There is equal chance. But non-probability में क्या है? That is based upon me. Yes or no? अरे yes
sir.
or no?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
one is non-probability and another one is
Probability sampling.
Probability.
Probability sampling. Probability sampling में क्या होता है? That every respondent has a equal chance. But non-probability में क्या होता है? That is depend upon the researcher himself only. According to his convenient, he will collect the data. समझ में आ रहा है? अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, non-probability again, sir.
Non-probability sampling में क्या होगा? Biasness रहेगा. मतलब that is totally depend upon the researcher. वो किसके पास जा रहा है? समझ में आ रहा है? Suppose I am doing a research on suppose that the awareness of mutual fund or any insurance policy. Are you getting? So मैं क्या करूंगा? मेरा जो जान पहचान है उनके पास जाऊंगा and collect the data. Is it probability sampling? It is completely convenient हो जा रहा है. जो
It is will be non-probability.
all probability जो मेरा सुविधा है उनके पास जाकर मैं डाटा कलेक्ट करता हूं. हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, kindly show your PPT screen, sir.
PPT is not visible.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Only,
No, sir.
only white board is visible, sir.
क्या करेंगे? Now visible.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. Still
You
not,
are only
sir.
there in the screen.
I think just now.
ये मुझे मालूम नहीं कैसे हो रहा है. अच्छा, let us discuss. अच्छा. Now, okay. So again,
Yes, sir, just discuss and share the PPT with
okay,
you.
okay, I will say.
Yeah.
Now, probability sampling 3-4 टाइप्स का होता है. एक होता है सिंपल रैंडम सैंपलिंग. क्या होता है? एक सिंपल रैंडम सैंपलिंग. दूसरा क्या होता है? सिस्टमैटिक सैंपलिंग. आर यू गेटिंग? आर यू एबल टू लिसन मी? यू कैन राइट इन योर पेपर एंड वी विल डिस्कस वन बाय वन. एक क्या है? सिंपल रैंडम सैंपलिंग, एक सिस्टमैटिक सैंपलिंग, ठीक है, एक स्ट्रैटिफाइड सैंपलिंग और एक क्लस्टर सैंपलिंग. कितना कितना बोला? 4.
Sir, third one, please, sir. Again.
एक क्या है? सिंपल रैंडम सैंपलिंग, दूसरा सिस्टमैटिक सैंपलिंग, तीसरा क्या है? स्ट्रैटिफाइड सैंपलिंग, एंड द लास्ट वन इज क्लस्टर सैंपलिंग. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
last one is
Cost of sampling.
Cluster sampling.
Cost of sampling. COST. Cost of sampling.
No. C
cluster.
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 Sir, then third one is the third one is
simple random sampling.
no, sir. Third one.
Third one is
Stratified.
STRA. Board is visible.
Yes, sir. You can write in board.
Yes, sir.
We are
Yes,
able
sir.
to see.
अरे चुप कने सिना सुबिबो. चुप तो करिवोनी. सुबिबो कोन?
Hello. What happened?
Nothing,
Nice,
sir.
sir.
You can
Welcome, sir.
continue.
Simple random sampling, systematic sampling. The third one is stratified. And the last one is cluster. Ready? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is probability sampling. Yeah. Probability sampling. So there are two types of sampling design while we are doing research. Number one is probability sampling. Number two is non-probability sampling. Probability sampling में these four are included like simple random, systematic, stratified sampling, and cluster sampling. Clear?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now one by one I will discuss that what is simple random, what is systematic, what is stratified, and what is cluster. ठीक है? अरे ये सब
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
random, you know, random means that is also comes under chance. Simple random sampling means if my sample collected from population, any particular population, then simple random means yes, there is a equal chance that I have to touch the respondent. Yes or no? Every respondent has a equal chance. Yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no? Yes. And I will collect the data, few out of them according to my strength of the sample. That is known as simple random sampling. Randomly, I will choose some respondent from that particular population. There is no biasedness. Biasedness समझ में आता है? There
Yes,
is
sir.
no. Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir. Means there is no manipulation.
There is no manipulation. Manipulation is not correct. Biasness मतलब मैं किसी को फेवर नहीं करूंगा.
फेवर नहीं
Yes,
कर
sir.
रहा हूँ.
Yes.
preference. हाँ. No preference.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. But stratified sampling is generally based on particular attributes को लेकर होता है. Based on that attributes, I will divide my population, and that is known as a single stratum, you can say. And from that stratum, I will collect the sample randomly. समझ में आ रहा है? Suppose I want to do a research, for example, in your distance students. How many students are there? I think 400 students are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 400 students are there. So there are female student and there are male student. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now I will divide the total students based on gender. क्या क्या करूंगा? स्ट्रेटिफाइड कर दूंगा जेंडर के, एक मेल और एक फीमेल. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And each division is known as stratum. Stratum, female का एक stratum and male का एक stratum. And from female I will collect the sample randomly. Male I will collect the sample randomly. Yes or no? अरे yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Now suppose and I will collect the data and I will do the research. Similarly, can you give an example of stratified sampling? Example bolo. Tell me the research area where you want to do the research and use stratified sampling there. Anyone?
So let's see. We have given loan to 500 customer. There
Yes.
is a secured loan of 200 and unsecured loan of 300. That is secured and unsecured. That is stratified.
Stratified.
So one stratum is secured.
Yeah, secured, another unsecured.
another is, so your stratum is like that, but you will collect the data randomly. There is no biasness. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is called probability sampling. So stratified sampling is known as probability sampling.
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
अरे yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, systematic. What do you mean by systematic?
Sir, systematic is means in proper way.
Consequently.
In a proper order.
In a proper order. In a proper
Way.
order. Suppose I want to give assignment to a group of students. Are you getting? Are you yes or
Yes,
are
sir.
you
Yes,
getting?
sir. Getting, sir.
Yes, sir. Getting.
So suppose there are 100 of students in my classroom, and I will make a systematic sampling to give the assignment. So I will consider their roll number, and my system is what? पहले दिन दूंगा रोल नंबर 1 को, फिर उसके बाद क्या करूंगा, चार
2.
रोल नंबर 5 को देना चाहता हूं. सो उसके बाद क्या होगा, किसको दूंगा?
रोल नंबर 10.
रोल नंबर 10 को दूंगा. सो माई इधर इधर मैं मेरा ऑर्डर क्या हुआ, मैं हर 4 और 5 स्टूडेंट का बाद में मैं दे रहा हूं. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Anything
Got it,
else?
sir.
Suppose you are
Sir, one question. Why should you give those number gap? मतलब gap आप क्यों देते हैं? Serial क्यों नहीं हो सकता?
serially, because that is my system. I have predefined the system before my work, and my predefined system is what, that after every 5 roll numbers or I will give the assignment. समझ में आ रहा है? Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I will give you a task that go to the supermarket and collect the data from the customer who is entering to the market after every 3 customers. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is my system. This is my system. That
That means, sir, sir, that means that parameter has been set earlier,
set
correct?
before the sampling
Okay,
or
correct.
before the work. My sampling design is on that. समझ में आ रहा है?
Got it, sir.
Got it? Systematic sampling. Similarly, what is cluster sampling? Cluster sampling. बोलो.
It's not in a systematic order.
It's a cluster wise.
Sir, classified.
Classified. Suppose you will classify the whole state. In Odisha, you will classify that your cluster is on the basis of our what? Different region of Odisha. That your first cluster, suppose southern Odisha, then western Odisha, then eastern Odisha, then another one is eastern, southern, western, I would call
North.
Northern, sir. Northern.
northern. So first what you have done, you want to do a cluster sampling, but you have to cluster on the basis of different region of our state, and 4 researchers will go to the different region because their cluster is based on what? On the basis of region. Then in that particular region, you will go and your data collection is based on random sampling. There is no biasness. First of all, we have made the cluster because it is very difficult to collect the data from the whole Odisha. That's why what we have done, we have made a cluster. It is just similar to stratified, you can say, but after making the cluster, then again we are collecting the data on the basis of random. There is no biasness. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose in a particular district, you want to know that whether the different policy or incentive of government of Odisha is really reach to the people or not. Are you getting? Government of Odisha want to do a social science research that whether the different policy or different type of people welfare people welfare policy or yojana you can say
So
whether it is real.
we can also consider schools also.
हाँ स्कूल्स में भी हो सकता है भुवनेश्वर का स्कूल में लेके हम कहते हैं एवरी स्कूल और एवरी रीजन में जितना पहले भुवनेश्वर का डिफरेंट क्लस्टर बना देंगे एंड ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर क्लस्टर विल कलेक्ट द डाटा समझ में आ रहा है
करेक्ट
डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज अगर जाएंगे तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट को डिवाइड कर देंगे ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ ब्लॉक एंड एवरी ब्लॉक इज ए क्लस्टर एंड फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर ब्लॉक विल कलेक्ट द डाटा ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रैंडम नो बायसनेस समझ में आ रहा है दैट्स व्हाई दीज आर ऑल प्रोबेबिलिटी सैंपलिंग अरे यस और नो
yes sir
Yes,
yes
sir.
so yes if in your exam there will be short question 5 marks का आता है सी सेक्शन सी में वहां पूछा होगा व्हाट इज क्लस्टर सैंपलिंग और मेंशन द 4 डिफरेंट व्हाट प्रोबेबिलिटी सैंपलिंग देन यू गेट समझ में आ रहा है
Repeat the question. Sir, I have a question.
yes
Yeah, sir. Sir, related to cluster sampling, sir, is it
Yes.
only related to district or is like
No,
not
not
zone,
like
eastern
that.
zone?
Not like that. According to your feasibility,
Yes,
you
sir.
have to make a cluster, right? Because
Okay,
a
sir.
big region is very difficult to collect the data. If you make the cluster so that we can easily collect the data. Are you getting
Yes,
my
sir.
point?
Yes, sir.
These are the sampling design means what? Sampling design is the most important in research, right?
Yes, sir.
Because collecting data is a very tedious task.
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है
Yes, sir.
So to
Medically,
make the
we
cluster and
can
we'll
also
send
do, sir.
yes
Sir, related to diseases like, for example, communicable or non-communicable.
related you want to do a research on disease particularly
Yes, sir.
suppose
Yes.
malaria का research कर रहे हो is it
Yeah.
possible to collect the data from the whole Odisha
No,
very
no, no,
difficult
sir. Yes,
अगर
sir.
आप रीजन वाइज इसको क्लस्टर कर देंगे और
Yes.
मलेरिया जहां ज्यादा हो रहा है वहां जाएंगे then
Yes,
we
sir.
can get the proper data yes or no
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
otherwise the data are useless and our research will fruitless समझ में आ रहा है
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes or no
Yes, sir.
yes now write down there are some non probability sampling is the whiteboard visible hello
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Visible.
sir.
Visible.
visible okay non probability में क्या होता है non probability I have told you that this is not based on probability that means randomness is there is no randomness here if randomness is not there that means there is what इसको क्या बोलते हैं ये क्या लिखा हूं इधर
Baseness.
is it visible biasness
Yes, sir.
yes
Bi- biased.
biased मतलब क्या
Like covering something.
suppose in this particular class I will only ask madhusmita क्या नाम है
Madhumita, sir,
प्रधान
sir. Madhumita. Yeah, Dr. Madhumita.
मधुमिता को इस सेट में क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा दैट मींस इज इट प्रोबेबिलिटी सैंपलिंग के बाद छोड़ो ये अनबायस्ड और बायस्ड हो गया
It is
क्या हो गया
Biased हो गया, sir.
Biased.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point? So write down some of the non-probability sampling. Number 1 is convenient sampling. Convenient sampling. ये example you can easily give me. One is convenient sampling. Number 2 is purposive sampling. Ready? Are yes or no? Number 3 is snowball sampling. स्नोबॉल, ये आया था हमारा एग्जाम में 5 मार्क। स्नोबॉल सैंपलिंग क्या है?
And purposive. Fifth is purposive.
First one is convenient, second one is purposive, third one is snowball sampling, और एक बोल सकते हैं कोटा सैंपलिंग। कोटा सैंपलिंग
Sir, one next for the convention sampling हो सकता है।
convenient, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Second one is purposive or you can say judgmental.
Sir,
इसको और एक बात बोलते हैं judgmental.
sir, that means non probability sampling is does not require any complete survey from.
I am not getting you. But yeah,
Sir, this is Subratnam. I mean to say that what I understand, that means the non-probability sampling does not require a complete survey, correct?
not like that. उसमें भी complete survey होता है, but उसमें थोड़ा biasness होता है. That means सब respondent का considerness नहीं रहता है. समझ में आ रहा है? Probability में जैसा है, हाँ, yes.
But non-probability is the method of selecting of the population using subjects. So that's simply it a collection होता है ना sir? हम जैसे
See, we are using non-probability sampling, we are using also probability sampling, but non-probability में क्या होता है? यहाँ respondent सबको consider, maybe there is no equal chance that they will get the question. According to your easiness, you will collect the data. Are you getting my point?
Exactly. That I mean to say that.
यहाँ क्या क्या होता है? कुछ respondent छूट जाएंगे.
Correct, sir.
राइट। कन्वीनियंट सैंपलिंग क्या होगा? मैं अगर एक टास्क दूंगा, जाओ देखो दिस पर्टिकुलर ड्रॉप जो हमने दिया था उस एरिया में, कि भुवनेश्वर एरिया में सपोज, जाओ देखो whether there is a positive impact of that drug particularly on that particular disease। तुम क्या करोगे? जाकर बाणी बिहार स्क्वायर में खड़ा होकर जो लोग जाते हैं रास्ते में उनसे सिर्फ डाटा ले आओगे। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
Yes, sir.
सो इसमें क्या हुआ? हर रेस्पोंडेंट का चांस है क्या? नहीं है। तुम्हारा इजीनेस, तुमको जो पास में मिला वहां से कलेक्ट कर दिया डाटा। समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir. That means easier and quicker, cheaper way है।
Not easier and quick, not quicker like quicker maybe, but ये क्या होता है? The researcher himself उसको जो कंफर्टेबल जोन है उससे ही डाटा कलेक्ट कर देता है। समझ में आ रहा है?
Okay.
तो सर ये जो रिसर्च तो सही नहीं हो सकता है?
सही नहीं होगा। यस, वेरी गुड। देयर मस्ट बी सम एरर।
Correct.
Yes.
Right? There must be some error. There must be some error. मैं पूछूंगा, जाओ Pantaloon will give you a task that check whether our product, the likingness of our product is among the customers is not। जाओ चेक करो। तुम क्या करना चाहिए एक्चुअली? क्या करना चाहिए?
ଗୋଟେ feedback form ଦବାର ଥିଲା।
Yes, feedback form दबार थिला जे कहा को दबो?
कस्टमर को।
Customer. So you want to know that who are the customer of Pantaloon? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
बट तुम क्या करोगे? Pantaloon के सामने खड़ा होकर जाकर डाटा कलेक्ट कर दोगे अकॉर्डिंग टू योर कन्वीनियंट। आर यू गेटिंग?
Yes.
सो इसमें क्या होता है? देयर विल बी नॉट प्रॉपर डाटा नहीं आएगा। देयर मस्ट बी सम बायसनेस रहेगा। आगे नहीं? अरे ये सब
Yes,
Yes,
मैं
sir.
अगर सपोज
Yes, sir. It's an inaccurate data you can do.
suppose I am a faculty in a particular college and I want to know that the feedback of student about online teaching. Are you getting my point? My research area is whether online teaching is effective or not. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And my research area is suppose Bhubaneswar, ठीक है? And fortunately I am a teacher in a particular college.
Yes, sir. You will get the good response.
Good response. No, not like that. Listen what I'm saying. मैं क्या करूंगा? ऑनलाइन टीचिंग का जो हमारा कॉलेज में भी बहुत स्टूडेंट है, हाँ कि नहीं? अरे हाँ कि नहीं? लेकिन someone given me task to know about भुवनेश्वर में लेकिन मैं कॉलेज में बैठ कर क्या करूंगा, एक गूगल फॉर्म करके मेरा ही स्टूडेंट को दे दूंगा जितने लोग हैं, राइट?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Is it fair to all the students of different colleges, universities, school? There are so many. Are you getting me? There are so many different type of institutions are there in Bhubaneswar. So is it fair to my research?
No.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No. So that means lot of students are excluded. Equal chance हुआ क्या सबको?
No. That means it is non-probability sampling, correct?
It is not probability. It is convenient. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
मेरा
yes, sir.
क्या ले आया डाटा, लेकिन हम इधर क्या करना चाहिए था? क्लस्टर करना चाहिए था, हाँ कि नहीं? क्लस्टर
Correct.
सैंपलिंग करके मैं एक एक एरिया भुवनेश्वर को पॉलिटिकल एरिया जो डिवीजन हुआ है उसको बेस करके मैं 5-7 की 10 क्लस्टर की, जितना ज्यादा क्लस्टर करोगे उतना क्लियर डाटा आएगा। यस और नो?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That
Again,
means
I can
connection. That means connection. जितना कनेक्शन हम कर सकते हैं उतना ज्यादा डाटा मिल सकता है हमें।
डाटा परफेक्ट डाटा मिलेगा, हाँ कि नहीं?
जी
अरे
सर।
हाँ। लेकिन होल उड़ीसा अगर कर देंगे, यस भुवनेश्वर इज परफेक्ट, बट इन कोरापुट साइड इज ऑनलाइन टीचिंग इज इफेक्टिव? नो,
No,
बिकॉज
sir.
देयर इज नो इंटरनेट कनेक्शन। यस और नो? सो गवर्नमेंट
Yes.
ऑफ उड़ीसा जो जानना चाहता था, जो इसका जानने के लिए वो रिसर्च के लिए जो रिसर्च ग्रुप करके जो रिसर्च टॉपिक डिफाइन किया था, उसका काम होगा क्या?
नहीं, sir.
नहीं सर।
So this sampling design is most important, right?
जी
How can you design this sampling sample collection design करोगे, that is most important, ठीक है? अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
जी
Yes, sir.
सर।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now another one is purposive or judgmental sampling. What do you mean by purposive? Purposive मतलब क्या? What is the meaning of purpose?
मतलब इसका कुछ रीजन है।
Intention रहता है।
There is some reason behind the sampling.
So वो क्या क्यों है, ये ये क्यों है नॉन प्रोबेबिलिटी सैंपलिंग?
Sir, purpose means हम like a offer to suggest possible plan and action other people consideration.
ठीक है, बट पर्पस सैंपलिंग क्या होता है? टेल मी।
That means हमें
Sir,
किसी
you
के
have a motive, then you can get.
We have a predefined motive, yes or no, before starting the research,
Yes, sir.
and accordingly we will touch those respondent, yes or no? अरे yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So is there any probability there? No, because हम तो पहले से पता है हमको कहाँ जाना है डाटा कलेक्ट करने के लिए, है कि नहीं?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So before designing the sample, we are already judgmental. मैं कहाँ जाऊँगा, हाँ कि नहीं?
जी
अरे हाँ कि नहीं?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now next one is snowball sampling. What do you mean by snowball? Snow means what?
Ice.
Ice.
A snowball means what? How the snowball form? Who can say? कैसे होता है snowball form?
तो बनाते हैं हम हाथ में से लेके ये
हाथ में बनाते हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन जम्मू कश्मीर में कहीं जाओगे कि कहीं एक वीडियो भी देखे होगे, एक छोटा सा पहले स्नोबॉल होता है, आगे छोटा सा, देन वो धीरे धीरे नीचे आकर क्या होता है, धीरे धीरे इकट्ठा होकर बड़ा हो जाता है। अरे हाँ
जी जी
सर।
जी, sir.
so snowball sampling, who can define snowball sampling?
मतलब सर हम खुद बनाते हैं और वही रिसर्च जा के बड़ा बन जाता है, मतलब सबका दिमाग में वही रहता है।
नहीं, सैंपलिंग मतलब that we are, what is the process to collect the data, that is what sampling design. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
तो स्नोबॉल सैंपलिंग में क्या होगा?
Segregated.
सपोज मैं बागमी पंडा के पास जाऊंगा एक इंफॉर्मेशन लेने के लिए, ठीक है? अरे हाँ
Yes,
कि
sir.
नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बागमी बागमी क्या करेगी? बागमी इज गर्ल और बॉय? बागमी
Sir,
बॉय।
gal, sir.
सो बागमी क्या बोलेगी मुझे? सर आप जाइए, मुझे जो डाटा लिए इस तरह यू कैन इजीली गेट फ्रॉम देवाशीष राजगुरु। देवाशीष राजगुरु का नाम बोलेगी, फिर देवाशीष राजगुरु बागमी सजेस्ट मी थ्री रेस्पोंडेंट नेम। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
तो मेरा एफर्ट कुछ है क्या? मैं पहले बागमी के पास गया, बागमी सजेस्ट किया देवाशीष को, सत्यवान को और सुब्रत को। आर यू गेटिंग? सो इट इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ डाटा इज लाइक ए चेन, लेकिन
Chain system.
मेरा कुछ एफर्ट नहीं है।
सजेशन में ही जो मिल गया है उसके पास ही
सजेशन में वो जो रेफर करेंगे उनके पास जा जाके मैं कलेक्ट कर दूंगा डाटा, एंड द डाटा देन दिस विल बिकम ए बिग स्नोबॉल, यू कैन से। जैसे कि स्नोबॉल एक छोटा सा बिंदु होता है पहले से, धीरे धीरे आकर एक बड़ा गोला हो जाता है। इसी तरह पहले एक लड़की के पास बागमी के पास गया था, बागमी रेफर मी 3%, देन सत्यवान, सुब्रत, देवाशीष रेफर मी पिनाकी और some 3339%. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And accordingly I will collect the price. Is there any randomness here?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
So is it probability? No.
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 Not probably.
This is non-probability sampling. ठीक है? And the last one is quota sampling. What do you mean by quota?
Reservation.
Reservation ठीक है, on the basis of you can say caste or anything else. Quota
Some specified amount, like
quota मतलब on the basis of some
Specific.
specific parameter we will form a quota. Yes or no?
yes, sir. Yes.
Right.
And
Yes, sir.
our collection of data on that particular quota only.
Yes.
Is it random? Is it random?
No,
Is
sir.
it random?
No,
No, sir.
non-random, sir.
Is it random? No.
No.
Sir,
No.
No, sir.
We have,
non-random.
Non-random, sir.
we have made a quota on the basis of some parameter. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And particularly on that quota only we will go and collect the data. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is fully biased, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is most important sampling design in a research. There are two types of sampling design. One is probability sampling, another one is non-probability sampling. Probability sampling is there is no biasness, that every respondent will feel that yes, I have a chance to give my opinion. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
But in non-probability sampling, that is fixed. The research, according to the convenienceness of researcher, he will collect the data. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So there are four types of probability sampling. Number one is simple random, systematic, stratified, cluster.
Cluster,
Similarly, in non-probability sampling,
convenient,
number one is convenient. The word itself is telling that this is biased. Yes or no? Convenient मतलब क्या है?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
the
sir.
stratified sampling, can you please repeat again? Stratified.
Yes, visual stratified means again to the whole population को हम क्या करेंगे? कुछ on the basis of some parameter we will make some stratification. Stratification मतलब भाग करेंगे, and each stratified portion is known as stratum, and from that stratum क्या करेंगे? We will collect the data with randomness. समझ में आ रहा है? Randomness होगा, biasness नहीं है. Because the population is very big, so it is very difficult to collect. So हम कुछ stratified, just like cluster. Cluster थोड़ा बड़ा होता है, stratified में कुछ छोटा होता है. But from each stratum we will collect the data without any biasness, randomly. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So any question?
No, sir.
Pinaki
No,
Babu,
sir.
are you there? This is not
Yes,
biasness. This is not biasness, okay? This is randomness.
Yes.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Pinaki, any question?
No, sir. Thank you. Everything is clear. Only request to share your PPT, sir.
Sure, definitely I will share, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody? Rajiv?
No, sir, I have no issue, sir.
Rajiv, this is not biased, eh?
Yeah.
Because I am able to see your name in the screen.
Yes, sir.
जिसका नाम दिख रहा है मैं उसको पूछ रहा हूँ. So this
Okay.
is completely on the basis of chance, not
Yes,
any
sir.
biasness, right?
Yes, sir. Non-probability, sir.
Non probabilistic,
It's a
not
probability.
not
Probability,
It is
sir.